Hey everybody, and welcome back to Seahawk Central Sports. As always, I'm Tamer.
What's up everybody, and I'm Jorden Hardrick. We have a lot to cover from this action-packed weekend, so let's jump into it.
The Volleyhawks are back at it again with another set of tournament wins. UNCW came out on top, winning against Indiana State, North Texas, and Louisiana. In a combined 10 sets for the weekend, the Seahawks only lost one. Junior middle hitter Sydney Brock tied the school hitting percentage record in a single match on Friday against Indiana State in Denton, Texas. We had the chance to talk to her late last week to see how she felt about playing in her home state.
We just have a lot of faith in each other, and I feel that on the court we just really trust each other. And so even when the game gets tight, we know what we're going to do. And I know the team just works really hard, and we just don't want to lose. So it's just a good fight.
UNCW hopes to continue their 5-game winning streak, traveling on Saturday to take on the Duke Blue Devils.
UNCW men's soccer opened their home slate this past Friday evening. Our field reporter, Corby Slaughter, has more on the tournament.
Thanks, Jordan. The Seahawks continue their winning ways by winning the Spring Hill Suites Classic Championship this past weekend here in Wilmington. They started with a 3-0 win over Dayton on Friday and sealed it with a 2-0 win over Winthrop on Sunday. Junior Julio Moncada stayed hot with a goal apiece in each game and took home the tournament's offensive MVP. On the other side of the ball, the defense allowed only one shot on goal all weekend, and freshman Mark Lidstrom took home defensive MVP honors. With the win, the Seahawks are now 4-0 on the season. They will return to action this Saturday when they travel to Fort Myers to take on Florida Gulf Coast. With Seahawk Central Sports, I'm Corby Slaughter. Back to you in the studio.
Also, a huge shout out to UNCW's own Julio Moncada, who was named CAA Player of the Week on Monday. Congrats, Julio.
A lot of tennis action this weekend as the Seahawks hosted 6 teams in the Southern Exposure Invitational this weekend at Porter's Neck Country Club. The home team started off the tournament strong, racking up 4 wins on opening day. The Seahawks were competitive throughout the weekend, keeping it close in singles and doubles. Freshman standout Sin Donarski won a Flight B singles, beating players from Florida Atlantic, North Carolina Central, and Kennesaw State. Men's tennis will head to Elon later in the month for tournament play hosted by the Phoenix.
Along with tennis being in action, our cross-country teams were down at the Coastal Carolina Invitational. The women's team was running without junior standout Sarah Hammond, who was off in Bulgaria representing the United States in the World Mountain Championships as they came in 2nd place. The men, in their first appearance for the season, came in 3rd place in the Invitational, right behind Coastal Carolina and Citadel. Our Seahawk runners returned to action Friday, September 16th, competing in the Mountain to the Sea duels in Boone, North Carolina.
Women's golf came out swinging on Sunday, competing in the William & Mary Invitational. In an 11-team tournament, the Seahawks were sitting in 5th place after 36 holes of play on Sunday. Junior Liberty Anderson led the way for UNCW as they tried to defend their tournament title from last season. We were able to get an exclusive interview with junior Kayla Thompson to see what she had to say about their 5th place performance in their season opener.
Well, after a 36-hole day, you're not sure where you stand after the first round, so you're just trying to keep chugging along for that second round. So when you've got 2 rounds on your belt and there's only 1 left, you really hope you've put yourself in the best position to, if you are a few back, that you can come back. Have 2 or 3 players play a really good round of golf and, have another one post a solid score. That's really what you have to do. You have to have, when you're 15 shots back, you've got to have, 2 girls go low to come back because the field's not going to come back to you. You've got to go get it.
Lastly, a big shout out to our UNCW rugby team as they took the field for the first time. Their A and B teams beating College of Charleston 62-5 and 28-0. The A team was able to jump on College of Charleston as Tom McCrinnon was the reason for 3 big scores in the Seahawks contest. Both the A and the B teams are off to great starts in their season. They've resumed play this Saturday as they face the Braves of UNC Pembroke.
That's all for this week's edition of Seahawk Central Sports. I'm Tamer. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at UNCW TealTV and subscribe to our YouTube channel below to stay current with all things UNCW.
And I'm Jorden Hardrick. Have a fun and safe weekend, everybody. Tune in next week as we take you out of the studio and onto the field. Remember, guys, be real and keep it teal.